Week number 10 in this class, but week 8 of plant identification, we're looking at some shrubs. Like and subscribe to the YouTube page to see more. You know where to find the plants, KentuckyFFA.org, organized this week as shrubs. The Birkwood viburnum. I always think viburnum, burn like sandpaper. Sandpaper would give you like a carpet burn, and this has a really rough texture to it. You can see it somewhat in the picture, but if you were to turn that leaf over, really coarse textured, almost like sandpaper. The Birkwood viburnum puts out that beautiful white bloom. You may know it more of a snowball bush, kind of an old-timey name for the viburnum. The Birkwood viburnum, viburnum by Birkwoodi, number 211. This is the viburnum. I want to show you the back side of the leaf, the rough texture to the viburnum. This is not necessarily the Birkwood viburnum, but it has the same growth pattern. It will put out a bloom in the springtime. Right now it's not looking too hot because of the cool temperatures. The Birkwood viburnum. The rose, or rosa in Latin, a plant that you're all very familiar with, does have thorns on the stems, but the rose bloom, world famous, 196, hybrid tea rose, rose bush, compact rose, but we'll just call it the rose. This is the hybrid tea rose. You can see the beautiful blooms even this time of year. Notice the thorns on the stem, red joints where the leaves attach to the stem. The hybrid tea rose, or we're calling it this week rose. Number 138 is the border forsythia. Forsythia is a unique name, so you can guarantee that that's going to be your scientific name as well. The genus is Forsythia. The species is Intermedia. Notice the white specks on the bark. It's a hollow stem, so if you were to break it in half, you can see there's a hole inside the stem. Now, when it has this yellow bloom, you can't miss the border forsythia. I'm hoping the next video shows you what a forsythia looks like the rest of the year. This yellow bloom shows up at the very beginning stages of springtime weather and will last throughout the month of March and perhaps some into April. Border forsythia 138. This is the border forsythia. Now, in the fall, it's not much to look at. You see the white specks on the stem. You see that the leaves have gotten bit by the frost, but generally they're green. You can see right there some yellow blooms where it got fooled just a little bit. That's the border forsythia. The winged euonymus, sometimes known as the burning bush, scientific name euonymus alatus. Notice the wings on the stem. You can see those markings on the side of the stems down low in this picture. That's the wings. Has a leaf that comes out at the ends. You can see somewhat like an arrowhead, but does turn red in the fall. That's where it gets the name burning bush. 132. This shrub is the winged euonymus, and you can see the wings on the stem, and they'll flake off here. The winged euonymus, kind of an arrowhead shaped leaf. Again, watch the wings as they flake off. The winged euonymus, but you see the red tint here, making it the burning bush. The oak leaf hydrangea. Hydrangea, a very common flower and cut flowers, very common gift that people give. They don't always give the oak leaf hydrangea. The oak leaf hydrangea is the one we're looking at, number 147. Has this large fuzzy leaf. Again, another example of maybe a snowball bush, but it's actually called 147, the oak leaf hydrangea. Test on Friday over these 5 and 5 from previous weeks. You'll just have 90 seconds to take the quiz, so be sure you're prepared. Good luck.